Hello everybody, and welcome back to Blood and Magic Reborn. This is episode 3. I'm Elohim, and today we are going to have some fun. Alright, first off, there is a few things I did in between episodes that I want to show y'all. Of course, you will see my sword is now iron. It is actually not just an iron blade. The tool rod is iron. My pickaxe needs repairing. It is a iron pickaxe now, and it is also got the pickaxe head of iron and the tool rod. My axe and shovel have both been made iron as well. So that's broken too, so we will fix that. Not as worried about getting that up to full durability. We found an obsidian sign in a village, and we also found some obsidian through chests in villages and stuff. Got a couple more buckets. This pickaxe is now able to mine tin, which is good. I mean, that's not a bad level, but we need it better. So first thing I want to do today, after I show off some stuff, made a bookcase. Found these books all in villages, except this one. I crafted the Lexicana Botanica. It is an instruction manual for Botanica. Also, you will notice in our workbook we have a new tab. We of course have home, but we also have Botanica, which is this dirt platform, which is, let's see if I can find which side I'm looking for. There we go. Are right above the base. Now what that's for is I'm going to move all the Botanica stuff up to there, the plants and the mana and all that. We have a dedicated area, as you can see looking over there. I also have iron chest now. Made a trash can. Now also these 3 furnaces, you can't see it right now, but underneath them they no longer need to be fueled. Ooh, that's odd. Let me fix this. It's supposed to show blocks, so if you have any eye, there we go. That's how you set that up. There we go. Furnace fuel blocks, which is a bucket of lava, 7 iron ingots. The iron ingots go in the recipe for the cauldron, and then you just place a normal furnace. It doesn't work on upgraded furnaces, sadly. But you place a normal furnace on it and they no longer need fuel. This will run all on its own. Now, first thing I want to do today, I believe that's all I got. Oh wait, there is one more thing I want to show you. I made some nightshades. Don't know if I should have had those in last episode, but yeah. Look at this. Quite a bit of mana. Put up some sugar cane. Oh, I added this extra layer of fence because I got tired of spiders crawling in here. This place was getting swarmed by them. Spiders are just so annoying. There is a few things I want to do today. They're saying let's cut that off. I'm smelting this sign down because I want to try something. I don't need that. We're going to see if we can make an obsidian pickaxe head and put it on my pickaxe to up the mining level. Oh, I didn't show you this. I also crafted this item right here. It's up in a chest right now. This is the recipe. If you don't know how to make a note block, there you go. What it does is that if I right click a mob, it will copy that mob's sound. Kind of annoying, kind of pointless. But you can also, once you have a mob sound, you can put that mob sound in, click a note block, and make the sound whenever you want. from what it says. Let's see, can we make this? One ingot. Looks like it's a go. Let's see if we can do this. Because this, according to what I was reading, it should have a better... Yeah, we can mine up to obsidian now. Sweet. Now, another thing I wanted to do, we're going to need some leather for, because I'm tired of not having much inventory space. I know I've got leather in here. There we go. 6 pieces of leather. But grabbed one too many. Throw that back in there. I'll stick this bread down here. Rearrange my food. I like having the lowest number of a stack in the bottom. Some more beef. This is a good chance to show y'all this. Bam! Look. Cooking, no fuel. Perfect. Now, come down here. So the leather is going to need to go here. A recipe uses. Yes, there's a lot of things we can make. There we go. We need iron, 2 iron tool rods, and an aluminum brassing. I also know gold will work there too. So, 2 iron tool rods. I'm not going to use that iron because that is for the making or the repairing of my stuff. Sure, was that tool rods or tough rods? Tough rods. Okay, that's actually going to need more iron then. Do we have tough rod cast? No, we don't. Well, we're going to have to make that too. And the reason I want this is because the rucksack will act as a extra inventory for us. And we'll throw some gold in. Don't want to use all my gold up. Let's see. That should be enough for 2 tough rods. As you can see, I've been turning ingots into blocks. Been looking through the Botanica stuff, seeing what all I want to do. Alright. That. Like I said, gold will work, so we'll just throw a piece of gold right there. Throw that in there. Smelt. Smelt. And I'll explain here in a few minutes what I'm going to be doing with the rest of this stuff. Ooh, the Lucky Block mod is on. The Lucky Block mod is on here. I got a lucky bow from a Lucky Block. Been getting some interesting stuff. I haven't had too many lucky blocks that were bad. Actually, I don't think I've had any that were bad, really. Give me tough rod. Thank you. Tough rod. Come on, more tough rod. Thank you. Cast in there now for ingots. So that in there. Grab our iron tough rod. There we go. We now have the knapsack. What I do with this is I stick it right in there. And bam. We now have an inventory that's extra. Good for keeping stuff in. hold on to that obsidian for now. Alright. Now, like I said, I want to move all of this up there. If I break this mana pool, it's probably going to get rid of all my mana, and I have a lot. But also, I don't want that to stay just dirt. I want grass up there. Now, if I had an enchanting table set up, I could try to get Silk Touch, go up there, go get a piece of, grass block, put it up there and let it spread. With Botanica, I don't have to do that. I can take this grass, stick it in my mana. Come on. I get this pasture seed. Now, what the pasture seed does, workbook, is click it on dirt and bam, grass. Now, it's actually spreading really a lot faster than I expected. Look at that. Wow. That is cool. Now, there is a few other things I want to make today. Now, first I want to grab some ender pearls because we need to make some more advanced things in Botanica. Let's see. One thing I want to make is this right here, the runic altar. For the runic altar, we need 5 living rock and either a mana pearl or a mana diamond. We don't have diamonds yet. We could probably get them now, but I'm going to use mana pearls, which to get, you guessed it, ender pearl into the mana. And yes, I am trying to keep 1 ender pearl at least as an ender pearl. Now, let's go grab some living rock. We'll go ahead and craft this up. Now, what this will do is it will allow us to make new items. Bam. Okay. Another thing I want to use one of these mana pearls for, not those, this, a mana tablet, which means we need more living rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And the sun's going down. Now, what this mana tablet does, we'll stick that right there, is it'll make it where I can easily move all my stuff without losing my mana. I just simply will be throwing that in there, but I'm actually not going to throw my mana tablet in there because that is the main purpose for a mana tablet is that, but I'm going to use this one for something else. Because we have these mana steel ingots that we luckily got. So I want to make a band of mana. And what this does is you wear it in your bauble spot, or you have it in your inventory somewhere down here. But this is a storage device for mana. Same thing as mana tablet did. Look at that. The ring is soaking up the mana from the tank. And now we are going to pick that up. Get all that mana in there. Now we can put this back into the mana pool just by throwing it back in. But now it's safe to pick up everything. day blooms. That's kind of wicked looking. Okay, now we are going to move all this up to the Botanica area. Okay, we're going to set this up over here, I want to say. Might help if I put this in function mode. Okay, got to get this angled the right way. You're wanting to be difficult, aren't you? Is it bind mode I actually want it on? There we go. There we go. Perfectly lined up now. Oh yeah, that thing can be a pain in the butt. Alright, now let's get these day blooms placed back out. And make sure they are connected. Yes, all of them are connected. Okay. Then we will place the nightshades back out. No. That way. That way. Sorry. There we go. Look, we're already getting more mana. That we're going to hold on to for now. We're actually going to keep that mana on us. Now we need to put the runic altar out. Go right there. Now, the reason we're wanting the runic altar is we are going to make another ring. Show you in here. The one we are wanting is going to be the Band of Aura. We need 4 more mana still, and we need a Rune of Mana. Rune of Mana is more mana still and a Mana Pearl. Now, before we do that, though, we do need to go grab a few more things from down at the base. Let's sleep real quick. Yes, I know sleeping makes my nightshades not do anything, but it'll be okay. I don't feel like fighting. Hello, Enderman. It's a baby Enderman. Yes, thank you. With the armor I currently have on, yeah, it's pretty OP armor. I don't have to eat all that fun stuff. Yay! It gives no armor, though. No protection. So it is a bit of a pain because I am nowhere on level to fight an Enderman. We are going to move these up there as well. And these. So, knew I heard a block break. Yes, we're going to need a infinite water source up there as well. Oh, I hit it too quickly. Make infinite. Thank you. Britannia. And this is why I actually made the platform too thick, is because I knew we were going to need an infinite water source up here. We'll just place it here. There we go. We'll put these over here with the infinite water source. The day blooms, or the pure daisies, sorry, not day blooms. One there, one there. Alright, we got chest. There, there. There are stone and living rocks in that one. The living woods over here. And our logs. And you will notice also I am carrying around food with me. There's a reason for that. Because, as I was saying, this armor gives no protection at all, you know, from damage. Yeah, it's great for being fire resistant and the jump boost, and yeah, that's all good. The speed, the haste, well, the speed actually gets kind of annoying, but it does come in handy as well. But we need something that can protect us. I'm going to have to go smelt that to get a stone back, but that's not a problem. I don't like losing a piece of resource. More steak. Okay. We'll smelt that up real quick. Won't take but a moment, so we can go put it back where it goes in this chest. Alright. We have much mana in here yet. No, we don't. Actually, I am going to have to put this back into the pool. So, go. You can see the mana just flowing out of it into the mana pool. Look at that particle effects. That is just so cool. It's empty now. Yep. Throw that up there. Need about 9 ingots, I want to say. Yes, I am using my repair stuff for this one. There we go. Because we need 5 for this. Look at this. As they float around. Now I need a living stone. Because we are making a rune. And I'm going to need my wand of the forest. Put that on there. We're not getting mana. Looks like. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make it give us our state. Possibly? Hold on. Let me try one more thing. Now, we're not getting mana to it yet. Give me that back. It's not wanting to give me my stuff back. It's supposed to. Fine, be that way. I'll take it that way. We need a mana splitter then. Which it'll be easy enough to make. We just need to grab a couple things from home. We need a piece of gold. Now, I am still learning Britannia. Like I said, there are going to be several mods on here that I've never played. I'm still learning them. So, yeah. This happens to be one of them. We don't have a crafting table up here. And we don't have living wood down here. Wow. This book, though, does come in handy. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. We now have the mana splitter. Let's go back up to Britannia. Let's see if this will work. Function mode. Yep. And it'll just hold on to that mana until we need it over here. So, let's do this again. Alright, now, see the little rune indication out there? As it's filling up, once it's full, we'll be able to craft the rune we need. There we go. Right click. We now have the Rune of Mana. Now let's go make our ring. Let's drop this dirt off as well. Now the ring I want to make is really wicked fun when combined with the other ring we already have. The Ring of Aura what it does is this ring produces mana on its own. This ring holds the mana. So now I have an infinite supply of mana. Yeah, it takes time to build up, blah blah. That's okay though. And please don't be stealing any of my blocks. Did you take anything? I can't kill you yet. Okay, oh, there's a blitz over there too. Alright, now we seriously need some better armor. So we're gonna make some. I'll say this should be enough. Now we could go this way, iron armor. But we're not. I do, however, want to make sure on how much iron I'm going to need. So, yep, let's do that. Because if I don't want to waste iron and I don't want to waste mana because we are about to use up some mana. And see, if I had thrown all that in, we would have been wasting mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can just go back into a block. And yes, I know I could have sat here and just counted how many ingots I needed otherwise, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't feel like doing it. We're going to go ahead and head up here. That is one thing. This area is lit up enough that nothing can spawn. We're going to have to make a crafting table up here, because I don't want to keep traveling back and forth. Luckily, we got some wood over here. We got a log. Whether I have the crafting station. Actually, put this right over here for now. Alright. Watch this. Perfect. Now. Oh, look, we got 1 point of mana in there. Now, I'm still in the mana. Because we're going to need it. Now, this is why I have the food with me. Because I'm about to have to start eating again. But we are upgrading to mana steel armor. And the reason for this, like I told you in the last episode, is now that we have a way of carrying mana around with us, this armor will not break as long as we have mana on us. Yeah, we don't have all the cool effects of the magical set here, but we'll carry that with us just in case we need it. Wow, this feels weird and slow, but we look cool. And as you can see, a lot of armor, about the equivalent of iron, but the fact that, not having to worry about it breaking is going to be great. Throw that there. The other ring will... Wow, all of that's empty. We really drained that empty, didn't we? Haha. Alright. Oh gosh. Travel is so slow now, but you can actually see me using the tools. Now, this is not all I planned on doing today. There is one more thing I want to do. At least. Which we are not going to need that for. But we are going to need a few bits and bobs. It is a Botania thing that we are going to do. We are going to make a new flower. This is another flower that produces mana. And the one we want is this one right here, the Endo Flame. To make it, we're going to need mana powder, 2 brown petals, a red petal, and a light gray petal. And I want to make 2 of these. So first, let's go fill this up with water. Not there. Not there. Probably going to have to replace torches now. Why is it not going where I want it to go? There we go. There we go. Need to go down here anyway. And while we're down here, we'll make sure. Nope. Definitely need to light up over there. Okay. Now, let's see, that was 2 browns, a red, and a light gray. So, since I want to make 2 of these, this is what we're going to need. And we're going to need seeds. Now we do need one more ingredient, and that is mana powder. And the way you make mana powder, gunpowder into the mana pool to make it, or redstone, glowstone, sugar, floral white powder, any of the dyes, because yes, those are all dyes for Britannia. We're just going to grab some redstone because I know we have an okay amount of it. Where did I put the redstone? Here we go. And while we're up there, if we have enough, I want to take some string with me. Because there's something else we can do with string. Okay. Now, first things first, we need this. Now, we got that made. Watch this. Oh, we don't have enough mana for it yet. You can actually throw the string in there and make a mana. It's like a mana string set, but what it does is you make another set of armor out of it. It's not as strong as this armor, but it drops the mana cost when you're wearing it of things. So having it will definitely be important. That seed is not wanting to go in there for some reason. Didn't work. What did we do wrong? Let's find out. Brown, red, and light gray. Normal gray we needed. No, we need the mana powder. Blah. We just sat here this whole time making the mana powder and didn't even bother throwing it in. Now, is that right? Yes. Look at that. Endo flame. Alright. Now these are going to be awesome. I'm going to put them one there and one there. I do need to know which one they are affiliated with. Good and good. Now these do not make mana on their own. To make mana, we are going to need one more thing. Come back home. Boop, boop, boop. Throw the string in there. Now, let's see. Charcoal will work. Make sure I get all my charcoal, though. For what I'm going to do. Coal will work as well. Okay. Now, this is another mod I have on here, is the fact that I can turn charcoal into charcoal blocks. So this hopefully will still work the way I want it to. I want to make a chest And I'm going to make it out of this skystone because, yes, we found a meteor. And actually vein mined it. Pretty cool. Okay. We're going to put that there, that in there. Let's grab 2 of these. Yes, it works. These endo flames, what you do is you feed them something that is like coal, charcoal, probably wood, any combustible thing, and they produce mana. And the longer it is on burn time, the more it produces. Like this is 16,000. Now you can't use lava buckets on it because it can't give you the bucket back. There's no point trying to feed it more with the fact because you don't feed it again until after it quits running. It's like a furnace. Furnace that can only hold one thing. Look at how fast this is filling up now. Wow. Let's see if we can get this ring filled up. Yeah, only a little. Oh, we had a glitch. There we go. God, I love glitches when they happen. 481 out of 1,000. That's not bad. It's almost halfway full. And as I said, with wearing the band of aura, it'll slowly fill that up as well. Alright, now. Head back home. Oh, wow, we need to eat now. That is weird having to eat. If you look at my experience bar, it looks like the rings, the stored up mana in the ring is actually showing on my experience bar. That's awesome. Let's put our Wand of the Forest in here as well. Now we're going to hold on to this for now. We'll eventually get an armor stand and put it on it. But for now, I'm going to keep it in case we have an emergency where we need it. There is a few other things I wouldn't mind making in here. So, we got leather? Or have we used it all up? Ooh, this is something I want to make. We have a saddle now. Found it in a chest, but I actually can craft a saddle. One of the mods on here allows me to do that. Let me show you. Need iron, string, and 3 rawhide. To make the rawhide is 9 leather. So I could craft it, but this one actually came out of a chest. Now what I want to do with this is we are going to surround it in saplings and get a reindeer bike. Yes, we have the animal bike mod on here. So, I want the reindeer because it can fly. And has a good speed to it. So, yeah, I'm not flying under my own power, but I have a better way of getting around now. And look at me. Don't I just look awesome riding a reindeer? off, put him up. Boop. Throw that in my knapsack. The reason I'm throwing things in my knapsack is if I die, the knapsack kind of stays with me. And I don't want to lose the knapsack. Let's see. Anything else on here real quick I want to show you? Oh, I do know one thing else we need. We need the alchemic catalyst. But we're going to have to wait till we go to the nether for that because we need 2 brewing stands for that thing. Let's see. Can we make hydrangeas yet? Yeah, we can make this. This is another good mana producing flower. It actually can be automated to an extent. So, blue, cyan. Gonna need 4 of them though. And I'm afraid this episode is getting a little bit long. Let's see. Should be enough for 4. Cyan. 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And we're gonna need 4 seeds. If I can ever remember where I place things at. I swear, if it wasn't for the fact that my head is attached so tightly, I would probably forget where I put it. Now, let's grab our buckets. This is a really cool flower. Oh, wait. We gotta turn the redstone. But there we go. Now we just drop that in. 2 of those. 2 of those. And we now have hydrangea. Now what this flower does, like I said, is it produces mana. And like the Endo Flame, it does have to have a fuel source to do it. But unlike the Endo Flame, I can automate this. Well, I mean, I can automate the Endo Flame, but that's going to take a lot of redstone timing that I just don't want to get into doing right now. Eventually, we may do it. But not today. Alright, we have that. Now we're going to need some water again. We actually need to build an area for this. Let's see. That there. I don't want to hide the hydrangeas on the edge. So we'll go here. We're going to dig 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 3 here. Empty this out. And yet that wasn't actually a glitch. Thought for a minute that water disappearing was a glitch, but I forgot it's actually the hydrangea doing it. Because what the hydrangea does is it absorbs water and turns it into mana. Hence why I'm building the design this specific way to make infinite water for it. Now, I do need to see if these are linked up. No, they are not linked up to the mana splitter over there. These two are, though. Oh, no, that one is. We are going to need another mana splitter. Don't like the fact that one of them is hooked up to it, though. I'm going to break that for now. And go make another mana splitter and mana pull. Let's go grab the gold and petal we need. That's okay. We want to have multiple sources of mana, multiple pulls around, because it kind of works better that way. These mana pools are impressive, but they also don't matter which one we grab. We'll do this one. They don't hold an infinite. The mana pools don't hold an infinite amount of mana. So you are going to want multiple pulls around to pull from. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all these hydrangeas attached to the same mana splitter. And the same mana pool, so that they're just working together. The mana pool right there. Right there. Nope. There. There we go. Now they are all set up to this mana splitter, because yes, you can use the wand to do that. Switch that back to function. Look, now they're all emptied out. And we now have this. And yeah, I know it doesn't look like these things are holding a lot of mana, but they actually are. Just the total amount these mana pools can hold is ridiculous. Give me the mana. Don't take it from me. Alright. Now, that is all the time I have for recording today. I want to thank everybody for watching. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like button down below. If this is the first video you've seen by me, please hit that subscribe button. Feel free to comment down below, or on my Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. The links to those will be in the description, as well as a link to my Patreon. If you want to check that out, please feel free to. I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.